Hello from the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Hello. Cheers, everybody. You knew Marlene. Hi, everybody. Well, Christmas came early for me, or actually, my birthday was, I guess, special. I didn't realize it until yesterday, but ZDT, aka Tony D'Amato, was, I guess okay, how does that work? They filed a warrant for his arrest, and I don't think they picked him up yet. I'm not sure, but hey, what do they say? You F around and you find out. So he's going to find out. He's going to find out. So it's been, oh my goodness, it's been such a saga because ZDT has been kind of the bane of our existence for a while. Not really. I mean, I want to give him that much credit, but he has gone after so many creators, so many people in this community, and he messed up big time. He done messed up because he went after a minor. He went after Solomon, and God love him. Solomon is such a strong kid. I believe he represented himself. He went to court and he presented the case, and he's been just amazing the way he has conducted himself, and good for his mom for standing by him and helping him. And yeah, this guy is unbelievably sick and twisted, and it's just not okay what he's done to people. So I'm going to play I don't know what happened to it. It went away. Okay, I'll have to find it. But I'm going to play a little bit of a video that Dr. Grande did, and if you haven't heard of Dr. Grande, he's great. He is, I believe, either a psychologist or a psychologist, and he just does studies of different cases. And I would love for him to find out about ZDT, but he did do one on internet trolling, which was very eye-opening. I really learned a lot from it, and I want to play a little bit for you, but I'm going to go through some of your comments already. I've got some starred from George. Thank you so much, Giorgio. Let me find that video again. I'll kind of set it up to have it ready to play a few clips from that. As I hope you guys get something out of it like I did. All right, second. Let's get that ready to go. Okay. You know how I am with the screen sharing. It's awful. Okay. Okay, I'll get that ready, and then I will minimize it for a sec. There we go. Okay. Hi again. I'm going to read some comments, and then we'll jump into it. Asen, hey there, Asen. Love the thumbnail. It was really fun. I did that late last night. It fills me really with glee, or as we Germans and others might say, it fills me with Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. I love it. I'm going to use that. I'm going to learn that one. George Massey, buckle up for a wild sleigh ride. Keep a glass of water close by. This could get spicy. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of fun trolling the trolls. I honestly, I will be honest with you. I mean, I don't consider myself like malicious or sadistic or anything, but it is fun trolling the trolls a little bit, you know. Um, am I horrible to the need to laugh like Dr. Evil? Yeah, it's just he's he's just caused so much chaos and hurt, you know, and pain that yeah, I think he has it coming. Yep, F around and find out. Absolutely. So for those who are members, I have got some new emojis today. I've got a ZDT emoji that is after this cup that our very own Kelly Copter designed, and she was so sweet. Like when ZDT was like last, so it was 2 summers ago, the summer of 2023. He was really going hard on me. And I had a very new channel. I think when he started on me, my channel was only like 2 weeks old, and I didn't know if I was going to make it, guys. I really didn't, because I'll admit, I cried on my pillow quite a few times because of him. He was just so nasty and so mean. And Kelly was so sweet. She like cheered me up a lot. She made some parodies. Check out her channel on her shorts. She made some parodies of him that were hilarious. And she designed this mug and sent it to me. She was such a sweetheart. James Steele loves a Christmas miracle. Yeah. I was like, oh, when are they going to stop him? Yep. The zero. Yep. The zero guy. Absolutely. It is fabulous. Yeah. Thank you, Sia. Thumbnails a classic. Oh, yeah. Christmas classic. I had to, took it and we watched all the funny Christmas movies already. Well, not all of them, but quite a few of them. Some of my favorites, of course, Christmas Vacation. We watched Elf. You know, I was thinking of the naughty list. We watched Elf. We watched the original Santa Claus with Tim Allen, the first one. So great mug. Yeah, Kelly designed that. Is she awesome? I was texting her this morning. We were going back and forth laughing. A glass of water for the spicy stuff? I know. Well, I actually have some Yorkshire tea today. Oh, this is the other side of the mug. This uh got coffee? Ain't no joke. Yeah, coffee's no joke. Oh, but coffee ain't no joke. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh my god. Just a northern girl. All Tony gets for Christmas is 2 metal bracelets, 2 oh, Tony gets I'm not sure what song that is. All I was thinking of is all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. But yeah, you're not alone. Thank you, Gemini girl. Happy Merry Birthday Christmas. Thank you very much. Here's Mrs. Claus. Yeah. Oh, I had to dress up for the occasion. It's like my pearls, but your honor, right? As Aaron says. Oh my god, I was hoping you would show up, E. Oh my god. I got it. Yeah, we're still waiting for our special towels that we were promised that we never got. Right, E? Oh my god. Hey, Lord Plays. It's a day to celebrate, but not as much as the day the warrant is served. Yes, yes. I'm just glad that he has warrant. So I did check last night on Rumble, and he was on it said something like 2:30 p.m. my time, but I was checking it was like midnight when I was looking at it. And he was going on and on and on, and then he just kind of disappeared. I don't know if he's been on since. I kind of feel like he better be laying low. I mean, Laura, you would know more about it than I am, but he was like, oh, the charges aren't going to stick, and he's still thumbing his nose at. He's just either he's crazy or he's dumb or both. I just couldn't believe it. See you later, Joel. I have to go, but I'll be sharing the joy with you all. Yeah, I can't wait till that. I hope they like, I don't know, do some kind of perp walk. That would be great. CO Belf Today's question is, can I analyze the case of ZDT? ZDT did a couple introductory Scientology courses in the 90s and had a crappy band for a while. Now moving on to the timeline of events. Yes, you may or may not have seen a few of Dr. Grande's videos then. I'm not diagnosing anyone, but I'm just merely examining the case and seeing what may or may not happen in a similar situation as this. Oh my God, I remember Marilyn, I remember our group chats during that stressful time. Yeah, those would be hilarious to share. Oh my God, we probably should. That would be really funny if we got some little screenshots of that. That would be hilarious. And I I have a friend that does designs like shirts and mugs and tumblers, and we made a tumbler because of course ZDT was he originally, as far as I knew, he was going after he went after like Tony Ortega and Chris Shelton and kind of got a lot of people watching him. And at first he seemed fine, and then he started going after people like them. And then if anybody tried to say, "Hey, that's not very nice," he would go after them. And so he, I remember the first person I heard him saying really nasty things about, besides Chris Shelton and Tony O, were Catherine Olsen. And at the time, like, I loved Catherine Olsen. I felt really bad for her and I was really upset about that. And then when he went after Vanessa and then ultimately Alicia and all the girls, Nora and everybody, I was so pissed. And I was sort of like doing my mom and bear kind of scolding thing. But oh my God, like, it was one day I said a few things on his stream, and that was it. Like, he went after me, and I never engaged, I never retaliated, I never said his name on any of my videos, nothing. But he just went hard on me for a good like 6 or 8 months. And then I don't know if it was the timing or what happened, but I did a short, which actually I made it public again. It's kind of silly. I don't really want to play it because I'll get copyrighted, but not like a strike, but yeah, I'll get demonetized. But I have a demonetized video, which I'm fine with. I don't care. But go in my shorts, and I did a parody of I Will Survive. uh, and it was about Tony D'Amato. So I did that. I don't know if he saw it, but like, I swear to God, though, as soon as I put that on my channel, he like disappeared. So it was kind of funny. But yes, karma is wonderful. Yep. It's like eventually it comes around to bite you in the ass. It really does. Oh, all I want my Christmas is okay. I wasn't sure. That's funny. He's probably hiding. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I ever shared this with Aaron, but when ZDT was going after me in the beginning, of course, he and his sidekick Dana, who I guess they had a big falling out, and something about $10,000, and then she was doing videos about him and blah blah blah. I don't know what's going on, but anyways, he had her on that she was supposedly some kind of cult expert, and there was a rumor in the chat that I was a Mormon, which I've never met a Mormon. And of course, they Googled me and found my nonprofit, which the trolls love to try to go after that. And he pulled up a picture of me, my board members, and was like, "Yeah, this is a front group, a front for Mormons and all this." And I was just laughing. And then Dana was on there like, "Oh yes, I know a lot about Mormons, and Maryland, exhibits this and that and this, that." Try to act like Dr. Grande or something. And I'm just laughing like, I've never even met a Mormon. I'm not a Mormon, and this certainly is not some kind of Mormon front group. But anyways, when he saw the name of the nonprofit, he was like, because he's from Boston, he's from Massachusetts, and my nonprofit is based in Massachusetts. And he was like, "Oh, I got sent out to Berkshire boarding school." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I know what Berkshire boarding school is. It's usually for like the kind of the naughty rich kids. Like when the whole the old adage is like, "Oh, I'm going to send you off to boarding school," or that kid was like a trust fund baby, was sent to boarding school. I don't know. I'm not saying he's a trust fund baby, but he did get sent as, according to him, he knew about this tiny boarding school, exclusive boarding school called Berkshire School. They just call it Berkshire School, I think. And then there's a Berkshire Day School, and then there's the Berkshire boarding school, just Berkshire. So yeah, I guess it's like kind of an exclusive school is like, oh, send him off to boarding school kind of thing. So I wonder, I don't know. I have a feeling that his parents probably disowned him because he doesn't seem to have much money now, but he said he had gotten sent there for a while. So I don't know. Just a little aside, just very interesting. Yes, please let there be a streamer there. I do really want to see a perp walk. That is for sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure he will. Yeah. You have my approval to share. Okay, I will go through some of them. That'll be really funny. Oh my god. Pitchfork, where's my towel? I know, where's my gum towel? He promised. I know. We were promised some merch, you know? Thank you for covering this festive Christmas miracle. Yeah. It's so insane. I mean, I really one thing, I don't know how to say this. I feel like sometimes I wonder, like, what I'm doing here. Like, am I really like, do I fit in? Like, do I even have a purpose? I don't really know. Like, I don't have like one thing that I do. Like, you think of like Natalie's channel, like she does the updates and the recaps of what's going on in SPTV and just Scientology universe. And then you think of the protesters, they go out and they stream, they protest. Aaron covers, the whole gamut of the anti-Scientology universe. And, I think of others that like you kind of can put them into like a category like, okay, they do that. Now with me, like, I don't know, like I do some things about other cults. I do anti-Scientology, I cover some other things, and I do like a lot of fundraising and crocheting, which I want to talk about in a little while. But I think one thing that really fascinates me that I like to focus on is the um, the driving force behind cults and the human behavior of it all. That really fascinates me. And I think because I was always interested in psychology myself, probably trying to figure out my own trauma and my own motivations and my own issues, that I do coffee cults and crafts. That's right. That's right. Today I'm doing tea. But um yeah, I'm just very fascinated in that, like, how did I get here and how do I heal from it and how do I maybe help others? Because I had a very long talk with my daughter yesterday. We went out shopping and she has a friend who is I'd like to say that they're ex Jehovah's Witness, but they're living with their parents still, and they're getting up there, late 30s, early 40s. And he was a coworker of hers, and his parents are very devoted. And I think they kind of know that they probably know that he's gay, but it's kind of like an unspoken thing. But he's afraid at some point he's going to get kicked out, and he has had to do all kinds of I don't know if you call it, I don't know what you call it, like in my circle it would be like repentance cycles. And Scientology would probably be like making amends or whatever, or ATE steps or whatever you call it. But he's been like marginally um disfellowshipped, and he's had to do all kinds of stuff to get back in their graces, and they would ignore him. He'd had to sit in the back of the temple, or this, what do they call it, Kingdom Hall, and they would ignore him. And then he had to switch Kingdom Halls, and now he drives really far away to go to one that he's able to go to. And he, I don't know, he believes, I think that he still believes in a lot of the doctrine because, you get indoctrinated, right? And so my daughter is just trying to very gently like ask him questions. But if you know anybody that's ex Jehovah's Witness that wants to talk to me, even offline, I would love to talk to them. Or if you guys have any suggestions, because she told him about me, that this is what I do and everything. But of course, I wouldn't have him on my stream because I don't want to put him on the spot, and I know that he's in a really tough situation. So like, I don't even want to convince him that that the indoctrination and the doctrine is wrong. I just want to provide some kind of support. And I was telling Haley, I said, in my experience, and even, with getting us and the kids out of the cult, and from people that I've talked to, oftentimes it's the abuses and the abuse of power that gets somebody to initially separate from the cult. And then it's a very gradual thing of deprogramming yourself, deconstructing, and being able to find your authentic self for the first time or again, and separating yourself from your cult personality. So I was telling her about that, and I was like, I guess, the advice I would give her and maybe myself is just to be gentle and listen to them and not try to convince them that, no, you're wrong, So, oh, okay. I'm just looking at all this. Hey, Kelly. Hallelujah. Love to see this festiveness. Yeah. Love you too, honey. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays, Kelly. Love you. Good to see you. Oh, Kelly came in the chat. Okay. Thank you, honey. Just saw that private chat. Oh, I know. Isn't this great? It's got both sides. And Kelly, I hope you don't mind. I just for the day, I made a little emoji out of this one. Leave a copy of Ray Franz's book somewhere. He'll find it. Don't let him think, oh, check that out. Hey, Cece, there are loving and helpful. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you guys know? I mean, Haley was saying, oh, she's like, Mom, I really wish there was an SBTV Foundation or, Aftermath Foundation type charity for Jehovah's Witnesses, because he's facing, it's like really hard to live on your own these days, right? And he does have a decent job. He's a phlebotomist, like my daughter, but it's still not really, they don't pay a ton. They don't pay really enough for one person to live on. And if he gets booted out, he's going to have a really hard time because he doesn't know where he would go. He doesn't have a down payment for an apartment or anything like that. So yeah, if anybody knows of any, any help that he could get, any charity out there. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Ethan, so sorry that one of your first experiences as a YouTube creator was this nasty troll. I'm glad it didn't stop you. I tell you, I had so much support, especially from Kelly, and she and from E, of course, too. Both of them, they really, and Vanessa as well, because like we were all kind of going through. He was after all of us, and it was just so funny that Kelly was helping make parodies, and she finally put some on her channel, but we would go back and forth just joking around and everything. Yeah, he talks a lot of shit for an Asheville. Yeah, exactly. Agreed. Comment. As soon as he says something critical, he goes after them. Sounds a lot like, yep. Right. And not even, I mean, he just started going after everybody and anybody for no reason except that it gave him, some kind of sick satisfaction, some kind of kick out of just trying to cause pain and wreak havoc in the community. Hey, poet. Marilyn, I'm a poet. I often wonder what my role is here. It's to help people process. You do much the same. Yeah, you do that. Yeah. Thank you for that. I think that's very similar. Yeah. I love that. And I love your poetry. Stace, if I were in the right country, I'd totally do it. Banners, signs, t-shirts, the whole thing. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, honey. You did definitely belong. I feel that you help put the unity in our community. Oh, thank you. I'm going to cry. I've never heard that before, but there is the word unity and community. Aw, thank you. There's people that would beg to differ, but I really appreciate that so much. Thank you, honey. Ace and Marilyn, I never question your purpose here. You're the safe space for us all. You're the place of the comfy couch and tea and coffee and the humanity and heart of this group. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you. I don't know, like I know I can be spicy sometimes, but I know that deep down I don't want to harm anyone. And I guess I do a little bit of trolling myself, but I don't feel like I'm malicious, and I really do want to help as much as I can. So I do kind of take stock of it sometimes. Like I pull back because I don't want to hurt anybody, but I've noticed that there's certain people that just like to criticize me because maybe they don't want to see others get support. Like for Aaron is one of the biggest targets, and his friends seem to get a lot of trolling. So, and I'm not the only one. Do you think he'll get locked up? Yeah, good question. He's bragging that the charges aren't going to stick, but that's a lot of charges, and there's a lot of proof because it's right there on the internet. I wonder if anybody will post the bail. I don't know how much the bail will be, but hey, girl, thank you. I'm driving. I love you. Love you too. Merry Christmas. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, just another girl. There's an ex-JW has a YouTube channel. Phantom Jackson. Maybe she can suggest that channel. Okay. I'll definitely go back and write all this down later on. I'll take note of it. That's right. See? Without ZDT, there would never have been a ZDK. LOL. Yeah. And honestly, like, I don't know if I would have, and so close to like E, and I mean, I already knew Kelly, but and even Aaron, because it was funny when ZDT went after me. My husband I was like, please don't say anything. He was really pissed, he was really upset. And he actually reached out to Aaron because Aaron was the first one who had made contact with ZDT. Of course, not knowing. I mean, I think it's so stupid for people to blame Aaron for this because he didn't know. Obviously, if he knew, he would not have invited him to tell his story on that panel. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just the fact that he did get some exposure that day, and he acted all sweet and nice, like he was cool, and kind of sucked people in and got some subscribers off of it, right? And so Duncan emailed Aaron, and of course Duncan's he's a real estate agent, so his cell phone number was on in the whatever footnotes or whatever you call it, and he called him. Aaron called him within like 2 minutes, and they talked, and then I got on the phone. Of course, I cried because I was sad because I cry all the time, that. And then we started talking, and Aaron would just check on me every once in a while, and then we became friends, and we started talking about the nonprofit stuff, and yeah, the rest is history. I know we got to just make our own, right? Because he did not deliver on that one. If you cry, you can always use one of our infamous. I can't even say it. Yep. That's hilarious. Seal Bill. Some people think the JW governing body is going to gradually lighten up on disfellowshipping. The kicked Tony Morris off the board. He was seen as a hardliner. Oh, well, that's good to know. Yeah, I don't know how long it would take to trickle down to there, but this is another thing my daughter told me, was that they practically forced him or pressured him to like thank them. And I get this concept so much because this was the same thing as our our cult, if you were disciplined by God, it's like, it means God loves you. So you would have to act like grateful and even thank them for the discipline. And he'd have to like thank them for being punished and for the disconnection, for whatever humiliation that they placed on him, that he would have to say he was thankful for it. Just is so gross. It's just so humiliating. So okay, I'm gonna, you know what? Aaron was very gracious in not addressing this, and but I have a small channel, and I'm a little bit my biscuits are burning about this bullshit. There is an 86 GOP that is friends with Aaron. There's also another 86 GOP in quotes that goes around and causes shit and pretends to be the other guy. And how do I know this? Because there was one that claimed that they had given thousands of dollars to the SBTV Foundation. And Aaron talked about this just once on his channel months ago, and said he went and looked at, at the accounts or whatever, and said that 86 GOP that was a friend of his, he had given a certain amount, and it was definitely not the same amount, and it was a lot less than this other person had had claimed. So unless the actual GOP 86 GOP either says it or there are real receipts to back that up, I think this is bullshit. So there you go. I think it's just a rumor, and anybody can claim to be anybody. Anybody can claim to be me, unless they've got like an actual check mark next to their name, or there's some kind of smoking gun receipt. Then I really don't. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. I'm sorry, but I don't. So, oh my God. Hey Vanessa. Hey, good day for me. Yes. Appreciate you trying to. No, it's okay, honey. I'd do it again. I'm so sorry for what you went through. I'm so sorry. And I'm so glad that asshole is going to be arrested. And I can't wait. Yeah. Oh my God. Want to laugh after he went on some rampage about us, not sure who specifically loved. I think that was me, because there was something about a pool table and chocolate bars and all kinds of shit. He said about me. We had changed a password to "We love BBC forever." I did not know what BBC meant. I thought it meant British Broadcasting Company or something. So I asked my kids, and they're like, "Mom, where did you hear that?" I'm like, "On the internet." I'm like, "Mom, stay off the internet." I'm like, "I can't have a YouTube channel." But yeah, I didn't know what that meant. But then I was just like, so, okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my God. What an ass. Right, poet. If bad shit is God showing you love, then he can keep it. Exactly. That's just awful. Hey, Kate Delight, you take care of us. Let us having a safe space to vent, cry, and laugh. You explain with receipts and show the links in all the controlling groups. You are the glue that keeps us going on. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, I hope he meets some inmates. I hope he meets some cuddly ones. Some that want to cuddle with him. Oh, Blue Envelope YouTube channel is great. XJW content too. Okay, definitely check that out. Kathy, I got out the JWs in the nick of time because they wanted me to disconnect from my brother and my nephew. I told them to pound salt. Good. That's good to hear. He said, I don't care what people say. I saw too much proof that Aaron's a good person. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, and ranting about how annoying ZDT is back when he was known as Veritas Machine. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, if you want to send that to me, CO Belf. I'll definitely play it. I mean, maybe not today, but definitely soon, because I'm sure this isn't going to go away right away. I'm sure we'll probably do at least one more video about it. Literally no one's amazing. Yes, literally no one's amazing. I do love BBC for life. Not even ashamed. Nope. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I told you about, yeah, my past. I think it's fine. Who doesn't? Oh, boy. I know. Oh, my God. No, I don't think I'm that innocent, but I did not know what that meant. But my kids are like, Mom. Bilf. Oh, my God. That's what they tell. Poor Granny G. She's getting she's getting an education too. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Let's watch some of these clips because I thought this was very, very fascinating. Hey Abraham, good to see you, buddy. Oh, by the way, Abraham, all your cards are going out in the mail. They have all been spoken for. Abraham made these gorgeous handmade Christmas cards and put them up for gifts, as premiums for donations to the SPTV Foundation, just like the little dumpster fires that I'm making and Feral Cheryl's making. By the way, I wanted to mention this. I can mention it now, and I'll mention it a couple other times. Oh, I'm sorry, Mousy. I wasn't trying to be harsh to you, but I was just saying in general, I've seen over and over. There were a lot of people that were kind of storming the chat yesterday that I was modding, and nothing against you. I'm sure you just heard it, which is fine. But there were people that were actually, I believe, sent to troll a channel that I was modding on. So no, I apologize if you thought I was talking directly to you. I really wasn't. It was just more of a rumor that I wanted to dispel, and I'm sorry I acted feisty. I wasn't attacking you. So anyways, the dumpster fires. So Feral Cheryl's been making these. I believe she has 2 for grabs. If anybody can donate, if you want to donate to the SPTV channel or SPTV Foundation, it's sbtvfoundation.org/donate. And for each $50 donation, you can if you donate, take a picture, screenshot of your receipt and send it to either myself at coffeecutsandcrafts@gmail.com or Feral Cheryl on the loose @gmail.com. And we will send you a dumpster fire, a crochet dumpster fire for a $50 donation. And if you're out of, I know I have offered this. I don't know what Cheryl's policy is, but I can pay up to $20 shipping. I know for overseas, it's a lot more than that. So just keep that in mind as well. So, okay. Where else was I? Those cards are amazing. Yes, thank you so much for the donations. I think over the course of the last few days, I've gotten receipts for, I think, at least $550 in donations. I think maybe even $650, but I'd have to check. I know it's at least 500. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Whole GOP crap was conjured up in the delusion. Yeah, I don't, unless I saw some actual, receipts, I'm just not really inclined to believe it. But I totally understand why people would. Absolutely. But I actually had, some screenshots sent to me months and months ago, and I did a stream about it because there was a mod that was, and actually, I don't think they're around anymore, but that was, kind of just trying to stir up some issues. So it was, I get really defensive when it comes to, people attacking the SPTV Foundation, because I feel like it's been under so much fire unjustly. So that's why I got a little feisty. Sorry. Thank you, CC. Yeah. chance to explain it. Yeah. Because I know that Aaron doesn't want to call attention to it, but I was like, well, you know me, I talk about stuff. I'll just talk about it. Oh, educational experience. Oh my God. Yes, we're getting an education. Oh, thank you, Kate. Love you. You're a Granny G. You learn something new every day. Oh, poor BBC. Hey, Colts be Colton. Hey, sweetie. Glad you're here. Good to see you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Lori. Shipping for my flying monkey. Don't want you to go broke due to your kindness. Oh, thank you so much. Aw, appreciate that. That really does help a lot. I appreciate that. Okay. So let me play a few clips of this because I just thought it was really fascinating. And I don't think I put the link in the description, but I will do that right afterwards. So let me play some of this from Dr. Grande. Okay, so he's talking about our internet trolls, psychopathic, sadistic, narcissistic, and antisocial personalities. Okay. I'm going to skip around a little, but I'll try not to be too annoying about it. Okay.
In this video. So what is internet trolling? Well, this is a deliberate attempt to create conflict and distress by communicating inflammatory, provocative, and menacing comments to victims. So an internet troll is someone who is generally recognized as being antisocial and malicious. And we know this behavior is actually quite common.
Okay, so antisocial and malicious. Who does that sound like? All the trolls that we know of. One case in point is ZDT, of course. I'm going to play a little more. So I definitely would recommend, going back and watching the whole thing because he gets into a lot of studies about just a talk about different concepts like affective and cognitive empathy and the differences and what applies to internet trolling and what may not apply to internet trolling. So I want to play a couple little other clips here.
A better explanation is actually found in personality theory. And there have been a few personality characteristics that have been strongly associated with internet trolling. One personality characteristic would be primary psychopathy. This is different than secondary psychopathy. I'll talk about the differences in a moment. And another characteristic we see associated with internet trolling is sadism. And sadism can be divided into direct or vicarious, and I'll talk about that as well a little later on in the video.
Okay, so those are the concepts that he goes into. I'm going to skip over to, let's see, 6 minutes or so. And then he talks about sadism, which I think is really applicable here, and about the lack of empathy. And there's, yes, it's callous, manipulative, all the things. And I think we can definitely apply this to the situation with ZDT and some other trolls that we know of.
Emotional experience that they're causing. So again, kind of an interesting relationship here. So what about sadism? Now, sadism, of course, is associated with internet trolling. I mentioned that before, but we have direct sadism and vicarious sadism. So with direct sadism, this is when somebody enjoys directly hurting or humiliating other people. And vicarious sadism is when the enjoyment is derived from watching other people being hurt or humiliated. Both types of sadism are positive predictors for internet trolling behaviors. The internet troll enjoys both directly hurting people and watching others be hurt. Now, the enjoyment that internet trolls experience, again, is associated with psychopathy and sadism, but it's also associated with narcissism, but not both types of narcissism. I'll talk about that in a moment. And it's associated with Machiavellianism. So if we look at psychopathy, narcissism, and Machiavellianism together, of course, that gives us the dark triad, or the dark personality. So I mentioned that narcissism has two types. And again, only one type has an association with that enjoyment of internet trolling, and that's the grandiose type. Vulnerable narcissism does not have an association with internet trolling.
So he goes into explaining the difference between grandiose and vulnerable narcissism, and I thought it was really interesting that he was saying that vulnerable narcissism doesn't really apply here, mostly because even though a troll likes to hide and likes a lot of anonymity, they are usually not so demonstrative. They're more insecure. They're not usually inclined to be public like this. So he's saying that the grandiose narcissism fits better. The Machiavellian, I forgot how he goes. George, if you don't mind looking that up, I know you sent me a link to that the other day, and I looked it up and I was reading about it, but I forgot. It was fairly simple, but I forgot what it was called, what the definition was. But the sadism really applies here. And it was talking about vicarious and also direct. Like, they like to cause pain, but they also enjoy seeing others cause pain to others. And I think that, like someone mentioned, the Reddit trolls, is I think that's what kind of bands them together sometimes, as they're like, oh, look what that person did to this person, and they like that. And it's so sad and sick and twisted and gross. Vanessa, yes, I bet you know a lot about this. If you ever want to come on and do a stream again, I love going into the whole human behavior of cults and even the troll behavior. I think it's just so fascinating to me. Okay, thank you, George. He says someone is Machiavellian that is sneaky, cunning, and lacking a moral code. The word comes from the Italian philosopher Niccolo Machiavelli, who wrote the political I don't know how to pronounce that treatise, The Prince in the 1500s, that encourages the end justifies the means behavior, especially among politicians. There you go. Okay. So someone who's sneaky, cunning, lacking in moral code, the ends justify the means. Yeah. Who does sound like cult leaders, right? So that's very interesting. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. I'm sure we all can think of someone. Yeah. Hey, Irish Smart, good to see you here. Right. The trolls love to claim victims when confronted. Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, this does sound like a lot like and I don't mind saying it. I know Aaron has talked about it. I don't mind saying it because they've showed their ass. They've showed who they are. They've gotten they've doxed themselves, which I think is hilarious. Like Maria Martins and Pete Jensen and we got Michelle Carpenter. We've got Jamie Thomas, who is that True Clear Media. What's it? Wood something media, and what is the other one? Something like, I forgot. But anyways, yeah, they like to be cunning, but they always end up fucking around and finding out, right? And then there's one about why do you think we don't like you? The one that calls me the crazy crochet C word. And that's Lexi, aka Six, who I actually know what she looks like. I have a picture of her. So isn't that nice? Oh, Dr. Romani, yes, would say he is between the covert narcissist and the malignant narcissist. Yeah, I believe it. Hey there, Bodil. Aaron said the other day that many from Jehovah's Witnesses are contacting him, so maybe he'll be able to help him get in contact with some good support. Okay, thanks. So yeah, I'll ask Aaron about that. Thank you. Yes. Oh my God. I'll make some more so we can do it again in the future. Maybe around Valentine's. Awesome. Yes. That would be amazing. Hey, Atkins in Texas. Thank you. Yeah, it's an exciting day. Thank you so much. Christmas miracle. And for those who remember, I've got lots of emojis. I got Santa emoji and ZDT emoji and handcuffs, of course. Handcuff emoji. I know. They are so gross. I'm glad at least one of them will get their comeuppance. Hey, Sophie. Good to see you. Yes, I love me some Dr. Grande too. See you later, Kathy. Thank you so much for being here. You. He said, I see that so many narcissists, they overestimate their own intelligence and underestimate everyone else's. Yep. We're on to them, aren't we? Absolutely. Kate, Valentine's is your birthday. Awesome. Yeah, so just a reminder, if anyone donates $50 to the SPTV Foundation for the foreseeable future, we'll see how many of these we can make. But I want to show you a picture of the dumpster fire that I sent out yesterday. I sent that to Chris 10M. I'm sure a lot of you know her handle. Sent that to her. And I sent inappropriate heifer, her flying monkey. So let me get the picture. I'll send put that up in a second. All right. All right, here we go. That's it. Getting ready to go in the box. And that's the back of it. So this is a pattern that I found. I thought it was a really nice pattern. It's very elaborate. It's got like the lid flipped up and then this lid here. Isn't it cute? I really like the pattern. In some ways I made it a little more simple. Like the feet had a lot of elaborate parts to it. So I just made my own little feet to it. But then I added some little whites to the eyes and stuff. But I've been having a lot of fun with those. So I've got like a stack. I'm trying to make 2 at a time here. And so I got like little sides to everything. And yeah, so my email is coffeecultsandgraphs@gmail.com. And Feral Cheryl has 2 of these ready to go, I think. You can email her at feralcherylontheloose@gmail.com. What a cute dumpster fire. Yeah, I'm so excited because I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Cheryl and I, and where's Abraham, who's helped out a lot, have, I think, I'm trying to think, like, it's got to be closing in on $3,000 now, maybe even over. So I'm pretty excited. In the last couple of weeks, that's what's been raised from the art, the crocheting, and the art that Abraham's offered, his cards, homemade cards. Amazing. I love Aaron's video about ZDT. He made me laugh. Oh my God, he's so funny. I love how he was playing that clip of the question that Brett, I forgot his last name, Brett asked him about ZDT. This is like almost a year ago now. And we were doing a stream, and during the Q&A, he got a question about ZDT. And I was like laughing until he started reading the question. And then all of a sudden I could see my face drop because I had just seen a video that ZDT did of me, which was probably one of the worst ones he ever did about me. It was really disgusting, really horrible. So like I could just see my whole, countenance fall, right? And of course, last night when I was watching, I was like kind of laughing. I was like, wow, I look serious. I'm like, I really did not like that Zero guy. But now I can laugh about it. But at that point, I really wasn't laughing because he was just being so gross, so disgusting towards me and my husband too. Yes, it's true. It's very calming. It's very, monotone. It's weird, but relaxing. Yeah. Have you seen him? He did a stream with a video with his wife about a week or 2 ago where they took you through their house, and she has like 7 Christmas trees. She's really cool. I like her. She seems very sweet. Abraham, I don't know how people can wake up every day and spew hate. Big believer in karma. So that alone keeps me right in line. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it either. I mean, I can be a little spicy and stuff like that, but I don't mean any harm by it. And I certainly don't like wake up and see how much hate I could spew that day. It's just disgusting. It's just, it doesn't feel good at all. Asen, that makes sense, right? They are insecure and hate themselves, so they have to be little people around them to feel themselves better than. Yep, so pathetic. Yep, I agree. Oh, thank you. It's been really fun. Well, it's funny because there was this troll named Mrs. J that was doing TikTok videos about the SPTV Foundation and had depicted dumpster fires with like the EIN on it and Aaron and the foundation and all that. And I was just like, I'm gonna crochet some dumpster fires because, like, when they called me a flying monkey, I just, instead of going live about it, I just crochet about it and make money for the foundation. I just thought that was fun. Oh my God, thank you, Irish Smart. Yay. I'm so excited. I love getting new cubs. Awesome. It's raining cubs. Hallelujah. It's raining cubs. Amen. Thank you. I'm so excited. Oh, still clapping all the things. Oh my God, Lathanda. Good to see you. Well, I'm late, but so excited about this news. Yes. I know you've been around since the very beginning, and I'm so excited that you're excited too. Awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Lathanda. It's raining cups. Hallelujah. It's raining cups. Amen. Thank you. Awesome. I love getting new cubs. Vanessa, yes, we should definitely do. Yeah, text me. We should do another video. That would be fun. Hoping to do a lot more mental health content in 2025. Grad school has been intense. I'm so proud of you. Time to have some fun. Yes, it'll be really fun. Be like old times. Thank you. Thank you for being willing to do that. I think that would be awesome. George Massey, I hope Tony gets extra well and so. Jesus. Did you have to start that? What's wrong with you? He's like, yes, I did have to do that. He said, there's a difference between being spicy and not putting up with abuse, Marilyn. You are defending yourself and others who are in the crossfires. Thank you, Asa. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the super chat. Happy belated birthday, Marilyn. Sorry to be late with my wishes for you. That's okay. Been sick. Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Sophie, I think talking about what these people are doing isn't making a hate channel. It's bringing toxic people's behavior to light. Never feel you have to be quiet. Thank you, Sophie. And I know you remind me of that a lot, that Doug always said, never shut up, right? Yes, thank you for gifting the memberships. Yeah. Oh, buckled up buttercup. Yes, hey there. Yep. Xenia Marlene, may ZDT rot in jail for a long time. And for those who haven't seen, this is the amazing mug that when this whole thing was going on in the beginning, when he was being so nasty to the degraded daughters, Vanessa and Alicia, and then he went after me and so many others, and I would cry on my pillow a lot, and Kelly was so awesome. She would cheer me up, and she sent me this mug. She made a parody mug of ZDT, and it says it's just a parody, and then this one says, but coffee ain't no joke. A little troll mug. So, Xena Marlene, everybody, let me put up the banner or the cheers. I love it. Hey, this is the kind of tough sometimes, I'll be talking about cults all the time and trauma, all the things. Hey, DNV, 1983, Dr. Grande. I know, isn't he awesome? Really helps me a lot. Hey, Cindy K. Hey, everyone. I'm in the middle of my cookie making marathon. Yeah, I need to make some more too. I needed a break, so I thought I would check in. Hey there. Good to see you. Yeah, I made a ton last week and I froze them. So hopefully they'll still be good. Abraham, CC, I fully believe in that. For me, there's no greater joy than seeing someone else happy for a small gesture or something kind one has done for them. I agree with that. so much. Aw, love you, Sophie. Thank you. We got all the Xenu Marlenes. I love it. Yes. Yeah, we miss Doug. I can't believe it's been over a year now. Oh, there she is. Hey, I sent out your dumpster fire last night or yesterday morning, afternoon, something like that. I hope it gets there in time for Christmas, but it might be the day after. They weren't really sure because, Pony Express here. But I'll send you the pictures, but I did show them a minute ago. Oh, actually, I still have it up. That's the dumpster fire. It's in the box sending to you, Chris. And then I showed the back of it too. I don't know. I love the back of it. I'm like obsessed. I just thought it was cool. It's like an extra little detail to have like the little lid flipped over. I can't wait to make more. That's just so much fun. Anyways, this was great to hang out with you all. This is fun. Oh, I bet. Tori was so happy last night when we told her about it. Yeah, I bet. She is such a sweetheart. And I know that she's like a mama bear too, all the protesters. And bless Solomon. So awesome. I'm going to read. Oh, here. I thought I saw another comment. Here it is. I saw him on Doug's channel once where he told the story of being in Scientology. I'm not sure who saw him. Who's him? Oh, are you talking about ZDT? Saw ZDT on Doug's channel. He told the story of being in Scientology, and one day he was in a room in Celebrity Center. John Travolta entered the room. That traumatized him. Oh, it's gay phobia. Yeah, I believe it. That's disgusting that he would even say that. Yeah. He's just gross. I'm very blessed, so I like to pay it forward. I hear ya. Same here. Definitely. All right, I think I'm gonna head out soon. It's getting cold in here. I gotta put my little space heater because I gotta clean this up because we have company coming Christmas Eve and staying over. Hey, Nisa. Is you? Oh, Nisa, happy birthday. Thank you. I can't forget about what happened a few nights ago with a Scientology security guard set up a fog machine. Oh, I heard about that. The protesters and went into the street. Yeah, it's crazy. I think I saw that on Natalie's channel. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. It's been great hanging out with you all. And yeah, we'll keep you posted on what's going on. I'm just glad that they've issued the warrant and hopefully they will apprehend him and charge him and he'll be hopefully going to jail for a little while because he needs to have some justice done because it just caused enough damage in this community. And I'm sure others too. This is a pattern with him. So anyways, guys, anybody needs to get a hold of me, you can email me at coffeecultsandgraphs@gmail.com. And thank you so much. And we will see you soon. Happy holidays, but I'll probably see you before Christmas. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye. Xenu Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.